National Football League, presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dublin Antlers and the Salt Lake City Flyers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes his offense to take over for the first time.
30-yard line.
And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And I'll bet right now there's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions. Win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 88.
On the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
And his throw here is incomplete. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
The quarterback sack.
Well, they went with the nickel. They threw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Let's take it inside his own 40. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
And another tackle broken. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Tackle made at the
21-yard
line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
Love's
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Love, open man. He completes it to Judy. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jerry Judy. His 4th touchdown of the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, You're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Extra point by McLean, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First down.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 60 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
On the play.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Number 28, Josh Jacobs.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To pass, here's Jordan Love, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Love. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there for the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive team's there, they come in bunches.
Their own 29.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Dublin first down.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended
for
for
his 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
They'll take over 1st and 10. at their own
The offense back
line.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. No man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And we'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Josh Jacobs.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They run it with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target there is Gabriel Davis. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going with Moss on the ground. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 15.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
The pass.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended target there is Gabriel Davis. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw again.
10 yards.
And that's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Formation.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Just 34 yards on the play there. No return.
First down
on the offense as they take over.
Their own 23.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think
We're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Running is Jacobs.
And 5.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to the guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Love. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. To the running game with Jacobs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. Send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Love. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Jacobs, the ball
It's
carrier.
a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Jacobs. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
On for the extra point.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coaching call it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
The pass.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis.
Intended for Gabriel
Second
Davis.
down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
Looking to throw.
yards to go.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Ty Long
But it's now
in
4th down.
confirmation.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Fielded just inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 45.
1st and
There goes a punt of 42, 7 on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well. Where you're guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That was good for 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Boy, will these guys be without his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And tough sledding. Again, maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle by A.J. Epinesa. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain in the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. And you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling. A minimal gain there on the end. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
On for the point after.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way they moved the football. Third command of their playbook, fifth command of the way they wanted to attack.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
First down, Dublin.
Back to throw now on first down. On the comebacker, complete. It's Simmons.
The pass.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Complete to Zach Moss.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Complete to number 86.
The offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Gabriel Davis. In the final seconds of the first half. Well, these guys are able to make this a close game again.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10. And
getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's... The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
4-8. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
For the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw now on second and 10. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the save. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Love's pass. Complete to
Pick up at 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's second
Jacobs
and
now.
inches. At the
Get it out a
46-yard
couple
line.
yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Good for A.
To throw now. Here's Love. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Down at the 30-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry
gain of
there.
2.
Second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier. Juan Thornhill on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third
Love with it
and
here,
3.
third and short yardage. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just look.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
Makes the score.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete
The catch and run good for 24 yards.
34-yard gain on
And we
the
see
play.
another pitch and catch there
First
to the
down
running back.
and 30.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on
So
the
after
play.
the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A gain of 15.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes.
Shaquem
Griffin. He was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nicholson, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
And that will be incomplete.
I know that we've seen their share of struggles, and the quarterback's been hit a few times in this game, but this one can't be put on the offensive line. They gave him plenty of time to throw the football. I think ultimately he has to be a lot more decisive in his decision-making and get rid of it and find an open target.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. And now they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
The 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. I'm not sure this is going to stand. Come on, dog! So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. That's some strong running. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Josh Jacobs.
And every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission. I think
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down now, it's Fisher. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The ball carried by number 30.
They're pretty spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Jacobs.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
The ball
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
19-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A 34-yard attempt.
McCrane able to knock this one through.
Kick is good.
And that will extend the lead out to 24.
Flyers 38.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
From the contact. It's 2nd down and 10.
Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Look to throw again.
To go.
Throw left side complete. That's Simmons. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Number 88.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
It brings up 4th
down. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going.
To 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Shaquille.
You got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The quarterback sacked.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Dublin.
From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Will line up.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at. This thing's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
So I'm going to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for the home team here, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.